Good morning. My name is Pepper Basham, and I am the speech language pathologist at Appalachian Counseling and Psychological Services. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about little kids and developing language. So, my 13-year-old daughter had her first babysitting gig this weekend. And she's 13, so it was the first time she'd really gotten to be with a little kid. And so the parents brought the child to our house so I'd be around to kind of help her out if things started getting a little crazy. Now, this kid was 2.5 years old, adorable, but like most 2.5-year-olds, he's pretty busy and he doesn't have all of his language, speech sounds quite in just yet. We could understand about half of what he was saying. My daughter could understand a little less than half just because she's still learning kid talk. But one of the things that really stood out to me as seeing another 2.5-year-old again was the importance of repetition. I know if you're a parent or a grandparent or a caregiver or a guardian of a kid who's under the age of 4, you've probably seen the fact that they like to do things over and over and over again. It can get a little crazy, but it's also a very important learning strategy. So for example, this little kid liked to run up and down our sidewalk. He also liked to jump off the step. So one of the easy ways to help develop speech and language during that time where there's a whole lot of crazy repetition going on is to go ahead and repeat it too. Verbs are a really hard skill to learn in little kids, and they need that repetition, especially in action. So whenever the little boy was jumping off the step, we'd say, jump, jump. Ian is jumping, and he would get to have that repetition. And when he was running, we would say, Ian is running, he's running. Now, his real name wasn't Ian. I'm protecting his name for privacy, but you get the idea. Jumping, running, laughing, screaming, which happened some too. All of those things are words that he's going to learn to develop. He wasn't using those verbs. He wasn't using hardly any verbs. He was using a whole lot of nouns, which is pretty normal to start with, and descriptions, which is pretty normal too. And by the time he finished with the babysitting session, he was using 2 verbs at that time. So it was a pretty neat and easy way to help develop those verb skills by using repetition, something little kids already enjoy. And I know it can get a little annoying when they want to watch the same TV show 900,000 times, or they want to do the same routine 900,000 times. But just so you know, it's a great opportunity for learning. So talk with your kid. Label what they're doing. If they're playing with cars and lining them up or smashing them together in a crash, we were saying, oh, the cars crashed. The cars are crashing. All of those sorts of things that give you opportunity to build language into your child's life. It's a very great time period of growth and wonderful for parents, caregivers, and guardians to take advantage of that. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great week.